about a girl, a lady actually, who received a birthday surprise from her fiancé at her workplace. There were fireworks, a saxophonist to spice up the surprise, which attracted all her colleagues in the office. On citing this, her boss got furious and in turn chased the saxophonist away and issued her a query. Professionally, do you think it's ethical, or is it ethical to do surprise parties for your loved ones in their office environment? What are your thoughts on this? You can call us on 070-806-68014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweet. Okay, so when I read this article, I remember that, I think it was when I was working in the US, there's a company called HealthNet I used to work with. And somebody tried to do that. Somebody brought in, they actually surprised with balloons, the whole works. And she got queried because her family, they came in during working hours. So, in fact, all her colleagues were even scared to stand up to go because they knew that because you are being built by the hour, by the second. So, the moment you stand up from your desk, you have to say, I'm going to the toilet or I'm going to whatever you're going. You have to always register every movement. So they were so scared of standing up, but she was happy, she was excited, and I knew that her supervisor gave her a query that day. So when this happened, I remember that incident. I was thinking to myself, okay, but here we do it. It's part of our our life here. We kind of do it. So let me come to you, YK. Your thoughts on this? If you're a boss anyway, would you?
Because as I was saying, that as an employer of labor, if that happened to my staff, I would jubilate with my staff. But that is me. And it's a totally different. If you do it at TVC now, and Mike is reading news, and somebody starts jubilating, Mike starts looking at the...
distracting him.
Everybody is going to get query. Those who stood up, plus the...
Those who were just passing by.
Celebrants.
And the saxophonist.
Everybody will be queried. So I think it just depends on the person, or it depends on the company, not the person, the
employer.
Yeah, the employer. Okay. So
let me come to you, Nima. What are your thoughts on this? When you heard the story?
So when I read it, I found it was the boyfriend who wanted to surprise her. So I felt, is your guy in love with her? Since his guy is also me. Yes, it sounded like a Mills and Boom. So I read a lot of Mills and Booms growing up. It sounded very much like a Mills and Boom story where a guy is dragging with the girl. But then again, if your workplace ethics does not allow this kind of activities, I think you should talk about it with your boyfriend. I don't want to believe that her workplace didn't allow it and then he tried to pull it there. He could also have surprised her at home early in the morning, but he thinks, and it's becoming a practice these days. Everybody's surprising, videos everywhere on Instagram. Saxophonists have created a business for themselves. I don't know why the guy would be so strict with it. I find it very...
Let me hear your own thoughts on this.
So, sorry, can I just ask? You said it depends how you should have found out. But you will not know that your office doesn't allow it until it happens to you.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
I think you should know. I mean, you work in an office. Every business has its ethics. You should know No. You should know to a large extent the sort of thing that will be allowed in your office, and to a large extent, family members and close ones who are able to do this sort of things for you should be aware.
They don't know.
No, they should be aware that there's some things.
How will you know now?
There are some very conservative business places.
Right.
So you should be aware that this place is conservative and may not accept something like that. So this is something you could do immediately after office hours in the car park or something. But to bring it into... I remember when we used to work in the bank, it would have been, when I used to work in the bank, it would have been a serious offense to have someone, because you would distract a lot of things that's happening. There's no... Yes, and the thing is, in Nigeria, once we pick something, we pick it up with all the good and the bad. So you see something on TV that Hollywood is doing, in Hollywood, which is not real life, and then you bring it into your real life, and then when you get queried for it, you have people like Nima asking if the Oga liked you before. Instead, is that you have broken the rules of the office, you understand?
But they don't write it as rules. They don't write it as this, don't have any surprise party. Yeah. And even if they wrote it as rules, you are not going to know that your spouse or your boyfriend is going to surprise you. Right. That is number one.
It's an assumption from the thinking that, look, it's okay. That
and you see, like my cousin's office, my lawyer's office, you cannot surprise anybody there because only staff have access with your tag to go in. Yeah. So if you come with that kind of surprise, you will surprise them downstairs in the reception.
Yeah. Okay, let me take this call. Andrew, are you there?
Yes, I'm online, please.
Thanks for calling. So do you think it's ethical to do that for your colleague or for your friend?
Well, it depends. No matter how small the establishment is, nor how high class the institution is, you do the best to carry on the management team. It's a surprise. You carry on the management team along. You could, within the cadre, not pass on to those people who actually want to pull that surprise along with to the celebrant. You could lead them, but the top management staff should be aware of it, so that when you pull it, it becomes a surprise to the entire office and that individual's cadre. I think that's the best way to do it.
That's a good point.
Because you wouldn't even know if the management team have an activity for that day, then you would have succeeded in messing up.
Fantastic. That's a fantastic point, Andy, because so just like she said, people just adopt all these nice things, concepts from all over the world without putting the proper things in place. So contacting your guys, your friend's boss,
Management,
coming to management, say, I want to do this, so please, how can we do it? They will now tell you, sorry, it's not allowed in our office. But just going there, assuming that it will be accepted, is wrong.
So, and then there's one thing as well. There's some things that top management can get away with. You, auntie, that you're just coming to work 1 year into the job, be careful. So they can throw a surprise party for your boss, but you may not be able to get that same treatment. You should know that you are not exactly like your boss. So there's some things you would not get away with.
White Lion is saying, I believe all companies have break period. They should have used the break time for the surprise. Work time is work time. They are paying you to work.
My own, remember, you guys did it at the end of the show. We didn't do it right in the middle of the show.
I was even, I can remember clearly when my baby shower was happening in the hospital. Tokpa had come like a week before, and I didn't know why she wanted to see the Apex nurse. It was deliberately to plan this, because nobody would have allowed anybody to shower nobody inside the prenatal.
Let me take this call from Motorways. Morning, are you there?
Hello, good morning.
Thanks for calling, Saj.
Yeah, my name is Saj. I'm calling from Lagos.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Auntie Annie, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, sorry, I want to contribute to the issue on the TV.
Go ahead.
Okay, just like the last caller expressed, it is important you get the company informed. And if you don't want to get the company informed, there is a way you can do it. Like what I did on my wife's 40th birthday. I actually organized it with a colleague in the office, but I used the break time for their office, and I asked to do it outside their office. So in everything you want to do, you must respect that organization, then just to know what is happening in that organization. And if there's anything you want to do, always protect the interest of other workers and the interest of that organization.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Saj. In fact, actually, now, that something came to mind. Surprises. Have you experienced any really phenomenal surprise from a loved one? Okay, well, we're going to go on a break. When we go on a break, when we come back...
You people were involved. They knew about it.
When we come back, we're going to ask our viewers to call and share with us their experiences for surprise parties, surprise, anything that you have that really moved you. We'd like to hear your own experience. And I think Waike would like to share with us hers.
Yeah, my 55th birthday was... You know, I'd come to the studio and I said, don't mention it on TV that it's my birthday. Let me just go and come. I remember Jumoke wasn't on set because Jumoke was fighting Moriah then that if she had been on set, she would have announced that it was my birthday. I said, no, I just want quiet, you know. I went with my partner, and then he took me to a hotel. So I started fighting him in the car. Where do you know this hotel from?
Kind of foolish.
Yeah. How can you know this place?
Never been to those hotels.
I know I was like, what? Okay, don't worry. In the evening now, says my cousin now comes. Says she's passing by you. Let me come and say. I said okay, let's go. We'll go and eat Chinese. She comes to the hotel. I said, see the hotel. I don't know where you found this hotel. Can you imagine? We were still complaining. So we got this. I didn't even do makeup or anything. I just got up. My stomach, I didn't wear getting nothing. My stomach was out like this. I was wearing this tight dress.
Oh my God.
I just got downstairs. I think it was talk by I felt so. I was like,
this
Papa comes here. I started thinking, Tokwe comes to this place. Wow. Then I think I saw Morayo.
Like, okay.
Before I just saw everybody. Oh,
Like, that was a Kodak moment. It was an amazing
I
experience.
would have been very upset for not letting me wear my girdle at
Can you
least.
imagine? Because I was even asking, should I wear this? We are going to eat Chinese. Should I wear my corset? They said, no, you're all right like this.
No.
All right. When I saw
Okay,
the
let me take
picture-
this call. Hello, are you there? Thanks for calling.
I'm here. I'm
Good morning, Salami.
It's from Olowora.
Go ahead, please.
In October, I'll be 60.
Wow,
Just
congratulations.
last month, my children just called me. My baby just called me that I should come to his house, that he has something to report to me. I got there. I saw the elder one walking in with his wife and children. I was asking, you two came? He said, they just came to greet them. Later, my first daughter also came in with her children. What's happening? He said, he just called them. And the son that called me was not at home. We didn't meet him at home. Later, he came back and was telling me he needed to report his wife to me, that he was having affairs. I said, what do you mean by that? Please, you started with your drama. The wife came in, knelt down, and said, the husband is reporting her. What's happening? He said, okay. The husband said, I have a cook downstairs. Let's go and see. There is the man. I've heard the man. He's downstairs. So we all went downstairs, only for my first son, the one that came in, to just dangle a key of God a key. I was just running round and round. And the one that called me was already filming me from the back. I didn't know. I was just running round and round. What are you saying? What are you saying? Ford escape Jeep. In fact, it was fantastic.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
This is so good. This is
I
such a
couldn't
good
even
story.
hold back my
Cheers.
smiles, my everything. I started singing. Ọlọ́run ó ṣé, òkú ó ṣé o, èyí tó kù
fantastic.
lẹ́yìn wá bá mi ṣe.
That's what they call Gen One More. Congratulations.
I want to
man.
tap into your blessing. This is
We are all
something I would like
tapping
to
into
do
it.
for my mom someday.
Yes,
Very
yes,
soon. I
yes.
hope I can.
Yes, that's so
But
true.
that reminds me, Sha, I forgot my own 50th. My partner gave me a car as a surprise.
Okay.
See, and now you don't tire.
That's the car I'm still
You want a new
driving.
That's the guy you're driving.
That's the car I'm still
For
Auntie,
me,
you're surprised.
I like to think that I'm very good at decoding people when they are trying. Like, it would be very hard to surprise
at
me.
it.
So when you guys did the surprise saxophonist,
Oh, you
I
were
was
really-
quite surprised, but I wasn't too surprised.
Right.
Okay. So I was surprised because, well, I didn't expect anyone would do a saxophonist for me.
Right.
I mean, it's not Mariah's thing. It's definitely not Nima's thing. I didn't even think that, so it was Tokwe's stuff. But also on the day, on my birthday, when we sat and we were talking, usually when it's someone's birthday, we talk about the person. Oh, it's happy birthday, Mary. Nobody did anything like that. So I was like, what is happening? No. So it made me even more suspicious.
Right.
That's something, I mean, this is
Yeah.
not normal.
Right.
But I was really blown away by the saxophone. You guys brought tears to my eyes. That's the reason why I don't like open
Elaborate,
stuff.
yeah.
Because I'll just be crying nonstop, you know.
Yeah,
that was so
I always
beautiful.
craved for this kind of surprise, but it never happened. It was only when TVC had a surprise party for my send forth. And honestly, I wanted the entire team to come together to take a group picture because I like to have memories of all my team before I left. So I organized a candidate to come and take a picture of all the teams. So I said, guys, please, come together. So I was thinking that everybody was just gathering everybody for that picture.
Yeah.
So I came and I was excited. Okay, let's go and take a picture. And as I walked upstairs, I was shocked. that
Yes,
they
you ran
actually did a
back.
party. I was like, what is this? They were supposed to take a picture. And I was already so pissed out, but it was exciting. But aside from that, I don't think I've never really experienced any surprise that blew my mind like that.
I think people should just be careful of that surprise, Sha. Because you don't know whose heart is.
I fought my husband for my birthday.
No one that is
It's fragile.
surprised. The person will just
So my husband
come here and
called,
say goodbye.
he called me like a week before my birthday and said, it's our 10th year. I said, okay, what do you want? I said, nothing. He said, you don't want anything. You're just a strange human being. So we ended that conversation, and the next day we were having a fight in the morning. There's no money in this house. There's no this and that. And then he calls me that day. I was at work. Please pick up a package for me somewhere in Ikeja. And a friend of his was supposed to bring it. Okay, guy, bring the package. I was there already. Bring it to the road, so I cannot be parking. He refused to bring it. I said, madam, you need to come inside. Just please follow me. So because he's my father-in-law, and I call all his friends my father-in-law. I said, okay, let me follow him. And I got there. He said, you have to pick one of this. It's been fully paid for, everything. I was like, this one, I did not have money this morning. I was fighting there. I didn't pick anything. We were there for I'm sure he's watching. We were there, but I was just going back and forth. Like, what happened? I don't use this kind of things.
My husband does not have the...
You have to say it was iPhone.
It was an iPhone.
You are not
So my
serious.
husband does not have the he does not know how to see through.
Yeah.
He'll be so excited about it. He'll be like, okay, see, I was actually planning the surprise for you, but this is what I was planning for you. He doesn't know how to make sure and then wait till it happens.
I think I have a call. Good morning, are you there? Hello, are you there? Muyiwa, thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning.
Go ahead, good morning. Go ahead, you're live.
Yeah. My own surprise party was it was a double package for me.
Double package.
I was at work that day. One of my managers told me that he got arrested by the police. So he said he got arrested by the police. That she rushed down to his house. It was my bad day. So getting to his house, I met my friend. Yeah, they told me that he have to raise money for him for bail. That he's not around, that they have to raise 20,000. So I was able to use my card. Let's go and raise the money.
Muyiwa, are you there? Oh, we missed that. What?
I didn't hear.
I also planned a surprise party for my husband for his 40th.
I was there.
It was a really nice. He didn't actually, because Femi, according to him, he has never really had any party. I think the last party he had maybe was 10 or something. He never really had any serious party. So I planned, all the ladies were there, and we had this. I mean, Uwa was our host, was the MC, and all the ladies came together. Jumoke, the whole works, and everybody he loved was there. It was an intimate party. He didn't even.
You know the funniest thing? He had said he had told Mariah to invite all of us. And all of us gave one excuse or the other that we couldn't make it.
Yes.
So he was, see all of them. They're not coming for my 40th.
Yes.
Can you come?
What happened was that
He
we were
was
supposed to have
upset,
like a small dinner in the house with the ladies of Your View and Brown. So he now told me to call the ladies, just look in the house. I called all his friends, they flew from Abuja, people came in from all over. He was shocked to see people he grew up with, like about 8 of his friends that he grew up with in Ife were there. He just went on the floor, he just got on the floor with me. He was just lying on the floor. What the heck is this? He was shocked, but it was fun. So surprises are great, but do them in the right context. Don't do them in the offices where the bosses might have an issue with it, and plan it properly, and don't make it too cheeky. Or that one going to the mall and doing, hey, will you marry me?
Yeah, those are the
getting
surprises
too
I don't
cheeky.
get.
People there are not people you love. Personally, if you propose to me in the mall, I walk away from you. People there are not people you love. And like you surprise me amongst family and friends.
I've seen people surprise people, like at Freedom Park. The man will just come and then ask his girlfriend to marry him. And she's always there. Every time I see it, it's always exciting. It's just the one that will go and say no. You will be the one that will now correct surprise.
But Freedom Park is a nice
surprise. There's something that they do now. I see it on social media a lot, but they do it mostly abroad, where it's like a mob. I don't know what they call it, like a mob dance. So you think it's just you. You think everyone there doesn't know what's happening, and then he does something. They start dancing to the same dance steps. That would be nice. That would be fun.
I'm going to take a few tweets for a roundup.
That judge says, well, I think the man should have consulted his wife's boss to discuss with him about surprising his wife at work. He and his wife's boss should have discussed like men. And Ostino says, it would be nice if African women surprise their spouses. African men mostly take their wives out on their birthdays. This is unfair. Okay, this one has issues.
Says, I think the boss had an issue with the lady. No boss would want to scatter the whole thing just because of an inappropriate arrangement.
Okay.
Master John Adikwe, I don't know the nature of the surprise, and every organization has their ethics. Therefore, such surprises should be at the right time. During break, probably. But whatever the case, the boss seems to be interested in the lady.
As we round up, I think we just want to appeal to our loved ones. Please surprise your spouses. It's a wonderful experience, something the memory they have for life, and they can keep talking about it. So if you are there and you're watching, plan a nice surprise for their birthday, Christmas, Valentine's.
I surprised my daughter for her baby shower.
In the UK.
She cried. She had no idea. She cried.
Yeah.